So Shanae's story is a great one, and the fascinating thing about Shanae is that she was essentially uncertain about putting herself down on a property development that had a wait list for 2 bedrooms, and she didn't have the property deposit to be able to buy it. By joining StepLadder and then having drawn as early as she did, she was in a position that when she got a call that she was in off the wait list, the place was available for her and her son Jayden, she was able to say yes because she had that lump sum, plus she had our support in introducing her to the mortgage broker and being able to figure out what the right insurance program would be for herself. We were there to support her in her journey, and she was able to say yes and get into her home that she wouldn't have been able to do if she were out there on her own.
Yeah. So Shanae joined a £500 a month circle for 10 months to raise £5,000, and she got drawn in month 4, so 6 months ahead of when she would have got the £5,000 had she saved on her own.
And it's transformative to be able to say yes to the opportunity, to be able to navigate the process, whether it's from the solicitors that we introduced her to being able to make sure that she got the right mortgage for the home that she was buying. All that was facilitated because of the introductions we were able to make for her as a StepLadder member. And at the end of the day, it's great to see her moving into her home with her son Jayden.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I remember the first call with her. She'd seen an advert for StepLadder on Facebook, and I chatted to her, and she joined up shortly afterwards, and so it was really exciting when she got drawn, and she's our first member to get their house with StepLadder.
Because it's part of a community. What we want our members to be able to feel is that they've got someone on their side in a system that isn't designed to help the first-time buyer, but instead turns them into widgets going through an assembly line for the housing market. This is turning around and saying we're helping our members get their home.
And we don't make money from the first-time buyer, so there are fees on the StepLadder Circle, but they cover the cost of delivering the service. So that includes holding the money securely in a client money account. It includes a payment waiver if you become sick or unemployed once you've bought your house. That would repay your StepLadder payments. What else does it cover, Matt?
We can also help with the fee covering the host who's with you every step of the journey. The host is there specifically so that we can regain what used to be in a community savings program, this idea of going in and having someone who you can ask those questions of. Not only are part of a group of peers, and that's how the core proposition works, but there's someone on your side who you can call up, who you can WhatsApp and say, gee, I really don't understand this part of the process, or how is this moving along? The conveyancing process with a solicitor can sometimes be a bit opaque, and just having someone to be able to ask that question of can be transformative to the whole process, and that's what we have fused into the core of StepLadder, and there is a cost to that, and that's one of the reasons that we do ask members to pay a fee, but it's not one of the things that we look to profit from. Our point is to be able to help our members get on the property ladder faster, and I'd like to believe better.